Let's go straight to the contest spectrum. What's a cooperation, competition, or conflict you see coming in 2026?
I actually see a fourth C, chaos. At the moment, we've seen the end of the world that we were all very comfortable with since 1945. It was hardly an easy world, but it was a world that democracies like Australia came to understand how to operate within. They came to understand the extent and the limitations on their economic, military, societal power within that 80-year span of history. That's gone. It's not coming back. That whole era of post-World War II Pax Americana is gone. It may come back at some point in the future, but I think the next year at least will be an interregnum, a period between two global systems. We know what the old one was, but the new one is yet to take shape, and there are multiple shapes that it might assume. It could well be spheres of influence. It could well be one dominant hyperpower. There's a couple of countries that might be. It could well be an even greater fracturing with lots of mid-sized players all yapping for the scraps left over from an America that appears keen not to play on the world stage. So for me, the big C for 2026 is chaos. The world's always uncertain, but I think we're going to see high levels of uncertainty, high levels of chaos over the coming year.
Can you take us through what that might look like in daily life for Australians?
Well, I think first thing, it means we need to potentially reconsider our international security relationships. America is clearly our most important security partner, has been since the end of 1941. I think it will continue to be a very important one, but its relative importance over time will probably decline just because Americans are overextended and unwilling to do some of the things that they've either committed to or appeared willing to do in previous decades. That will have an impact on our relationship with other countries, but it's probably going to have an impact on defence spending. And the immediate impact for Australians is either taxes have to go up or governments spend less on other things. We spend a lot more on health, on social welfare, on NDIS than we do on defence. We may be forced, I'm not saying it will happen, but we may well be forced in the coming year or two to reconsider the balance between internal and external expenditures by this and future Australian governments. That will have a very significant impact on Australians. It will have an impact on the level of service they've come to expect from government. It may have an impact on how much tax they pay. So I think, that alone is a fairly considerable impact on Australians. And it's not just defence. It's all elements of national security. It will be intelligence agencies. It could well be a very significant step up in civil defence and critical infrastructure protection. So there's a whole range of impacts this might have on Australia right from now. And we really need to rethink how we see the world if we're to recast Australian strategy for interacting with that world.